So it's 10:39 now. I went into my mom's room at about fucking 9:45 to take a leak. While I was taking the leak, she said, "Oh, it's because of Janine Martwick," which is my proof as to why I had to give Judge Grant immunity. Because Judge Grant killed Tasha Bellwood when Janine Martwick wasn't there, right? Didn't Judge Grant do it? And Addie and Keith and Ricky were going to testify for it. I thought Judge Grant did it. But now suddenly it's Janine Martwick's fault when she wasn't hired. So it must be because Janine Martwick that Chris Peterman can't have immunity with John Byrd in Columbia County over the Clausen case and say that he did not only encourage the sexual abuse of a minor, he exploited a minor for human trafficking purposes for his own bar license to either A, get used to make clientele that he didn't have at the time money, himself money, a courthouse, and bribes he wasn't a part of money. And also, he fucking straight up was going to lie. And I don't know if he's trying to get credentials. I don't know if he's trying to get his law office bigger, to look better, to hire more people. I don't know if he wants to be a judge with his arbitrations like Michael T. Clark. I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker's doing. But I know that Chris Peterman thought that if he could do that shit to Clausen in that hospital, he could get Martwick for giving me immunity. And then, just like in my dad's murder, Martwick's the one who killed my dad, or Martwick's the one who bribed everybody into murdering my father, not Callahan, like Callahan wanted it set up. Just like Callahan said, she would go with Martwick, even when they argue about the voter fraud thing, and I'm there for it. Really, the voter fraud thing goes on both sides just in case we had bad ballots cast. Second of all, Martwick lost fair and square. There's nothing me and Martwick could do about it. She put on a hell of a fight. But what my mom is trying to do, and Chris Peterman down here, is essentially frame Janine Martwick and just use this story. Just like Brad said to me with Tasia Bell out right here. So that way no one at my mom's house could fucking take on a prosecutor, because that's a really big job for not only a courthouse to do themselves and a police agency, but goddamn, you need an outside lawyer, don't you? So Chris Peterman took that deal, and they thought that if they fucking raped or molested that kid, they could get Columbia County for using contracts, and then say that Columbia County exploited the sexual abuse of a minor or encouraged the sexual abuse of a minor. When in matter of fact, it was not Columbia County at all. They fucking sent me down here, and I agreed to do it because I knew that Chelsea had cancer, and I thought it very dearly in my heart to take care of a girl and her kid who had cancer, because she deserves it for that and deserves it for being a survivor. But he actually essentially thought that he could set up Janine Martwick and then get her immunity, and then he would have whatever powers come with whatever Janine Martwick and Judge Grant have, which I and myself, I'm the one who gave it to him. So I really don't know what powers those are. Much less do I give a shit when you're about to rape a 5-month-old baby on a fucking bus, you dumb shit. And for explanation, what happened? Okay, so I was there one day, right? We were bowling. It was a rehab thing. We all got back on the bus after bowling and shit. I scored really good and shit. Fucking, there was an outside van that was for 2 workers. Well, Chelsea sat down. Not another girl named Clara sat down. This guy and this girl came on. We knew what was going to happen. They were going to do the do. I went and sat in the back. I had a chance to get on to the employee bus myself, and I was the only one in this rehab. This was a lockdown rehab who could have money on them and a wallet and all that shit. I was the only one with that privilege. Fucking, they asked me if I wanted to. I said no. So because Clausen and Claire went, so Clausen and Claire could go with you guys. I stayed on the bus. This dude finger banged this chick in front of everybody, which is molestation of the child. So basically, by me letting off Clausen, which was what I was there to have, where you could have a mother and women could be with their children. So I got her off the fucking bus. Claire got on the bus too. I didn't have a chance because technically seats, and Autumn had to be in like one of those baby carriages at the time, which I do not blame them at all, and I would let it happen any day, every day, all day. They could take my seat anytime as long as they're safe. Let me deal with shit. Either way, this motherfucker thought he was going to do that, and then he was going to fucking say that Columbia County encouraged the sexual abuse of a minor or exploited a minor for a human trafficking reason during a molestation case that he was looking into, which now got stopped, and everybody on the bus was full adults. So he was doing that to set up Janine Martwick, the prosecutor in Columbia County, set her up for working with probably Jen Grant on the murder of my father.